Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Project Zomboid. Do you see this fancy armored window that we have here? Yeah, that's also the only armored part I was able to afford. So, small steps, small upgrades. Now we now have, you might see here, the roof rails and the roof lights on the car. So, getting there, but we need metal parts. So I'm on my favorite road here, heading over to Winchester again. The best part to get metal parts is usually dismantling car wrecks, like these burned out grey cars. They're not really a good source for metalworking XP. You're better off dismantling pretty much anything else. But they give a bunch of materials. And I remember this road and the road leading south, that's not south, east, that's a little bit further down, had a few of those wrecks. Now I wanna make sure that after dismantling the car that I can actually also load it right up in. Maybe we should get another one of those trailers for that. First of all, let's make sure nobody is here to criticize my work. We need the mask and torch. And yeah, each car wreck takes a full torch. Now let's take actually all the full torches that I have. And yeah, and in terms of metalworking XP, we are sitting at 194. That gave us like 80-ish. Oh god. Yeah, and it barely gave any material because our skill is so low, so we don't get much. We need pipes and we need bars. We got one pipe out of this. I was expecting a little bit more. You know what? Got a few more cars here. Alright, got a little bit more there, but it's like 15 bars or something like that for one thing. Now one thing I didn't bring at all is propane tanks to refill my torches. But I think I saw some at one of the restaurants there. Yeah, we're out of propane. Okay. More guns. Not quite the hole I was hoping for here. What's with this car, by the way? Oh, plastic back tab. Okay. Let's get back into my favorite outfit. Yeah, so it's not that you don't get XP, it's just not a very efficient if you're limited by propane. Alright, why would you not put the scraps in there? Very weird. So man, I wish I could lock these in place. A lot of times I've kind of moved my loot windows accidentally, and then they're no longer perfectly aligned. There's like a 1 pixel difference here at the lower end. Now that I pointed it out, you can't unsee it. I mean, on the bright side, we're almost full here. I'm fairly certain this won't all fit. That encumbers me. Okay, so let's just put those pipes on the back seat. So we had 3 more cars here. Then there was this other road, which also kinda I'm still curious about where it leads to. Was it this one? It's had tracks. Let me get out so I can actually scroll here. Like half wrecks, half actual cars that are just gonna be annoyingly in the way. And it's trees to the sides of the road, so yeah, I'm gonna feel super safe dismantling cars in there. Also, I feel like this shouldn't have so many like, who cleaned this? This was supposed to be clear. Yeah, there were propane tanks in the back. Where we can fill up a little bit. Okay, before we need to fill up, we need to make some room here. Ah. Sneak in again by mistake. Still haven't unbound the key. I'll use up this. What is this here? First of all, oh, ammo and an axe. Sorry, I'm looting here. I'm looting here. I'm getting a little bit carried away, but I'm very annoyed that there were so many on the road. I guess each time I drive into town and then hastily leave with 100 zombies following me, a few will be dragged along onto the road each time, and we were here, what, 5 times in the city so far? Alright, the other thing I wanted to check while I'm here is what's the deal with this fenced-in area? It's a little zombie enclosure. It certainly seems that way. But the military kind of put everybody who was infected in there. No, put people in there and they got infected. Poor bastards. I'm not getting distracted, not at all. He made it really far. He was at the parking lot when I was shooting around. I kind of forgot to finish him off. Alright, let me just... Oh. That's more coming. I just wanna bash in this garage door here, this container. Because I totally am not distracted and I still want to go for the propane here. Right after looting this. Shotgun shells, you say? Alright, so it's just generic military crates that could have some useful ammo, but mostly it's gonna be more of the stuff we don't use. Although I think slowly but surely we'll probably have enough aiming skill to start using 9mm. Probably more than enough. Alright, so there's 2 propane grills here. If I'm not mistaken, also I can disassemble this oven. That's electrical skill. Yeah, that's even better than payphones. Like these big ovens, huge amount of electrical XP. Also while I'm here, the kitchen check. Oh, propane tanks, unfortunately, are super heavy. They weigh 10. So put one in the backpack, one secondary to reduce its weight. Bring them to the car, and we don't really have storage space because everything is full already. Alright, so this one goes here. Then refill all the torches. Which means this tank is now, well, still half in there. And won't fit anywhere inside. Torches are full and they weigh more. You'd never think gas would weigh this much. Okay, I think we need some more storage space here. Fairly certain, yeah, there's another trailer. God, there's so many zombies here. And I'm overburdened. Alright, drop this. Fast. Holy crap, it's as if we've never been here. Yep. Yeah, turns out even the area down here, where I was certain nothing is behind me, was completely full. Part of me starts to question myself, did I actually turn off the respawn? But yeah, like, our hometown is not getting any new zombies. Oh, nice crowbar there. How is it already 6 in the afternoon again? I swear, 1 hour days in this game. I think I already checked all of these. I was going to check. Sometimes you can have basically a propane pickup where it's like a, you know, somebody who's into metalwork. Find his truck, his propane torch, welding tools, etc. in his bag, and then often other stuff. Was this the runner that I saw? No, the runner is at the window here. Well, not anymore. Also, a surprising amount of zombies inside, considering we were casually looting in there without any opposition. Okay, so far so good. You know, in retrospect, if my goal was to get metalworking materials here today, I should have bought a trailer from home. But didn't quite think that far. I want to make sure that we can hopefully still squeeze into the northern road and take down the remaining 3 or 4 cars there. And by northern road, I mean the one leading west. Don't bring any more food? Nothing at all. Alright, give me torches. Give me the mask. Give me the other torches. Well, I only need, what, 3. Keeping the streets clear and also doing something for my own material collection here. It's a great asset to this community. No, put in there, please. This community, I mean myself, because nobody else is alive. And immediately refill the 3 torches. Wonderful. How much left? Yeah, there's definitely something left. I don't like having stuff on my passenger seat. And just get those boxes in the other seats here. And I'll bring the tank into the trailer. It's getting late now. So I think we don't have enough materials to do any more upgrades, so we need to gather more materials. Which we do with this little trailer. So I don't see any reason to take that home with us, only to bring it out again on the next day. Just pick it up. It has my propane, it has my materials. I'll probably unload what I have today. Maybe I really need to consider getting some sort of base that's closer by, because that's a lot of driving. But yeah, I mean, I cut the drive to the thing often out here. Only start recording once we're getting close to Winchester. I'm just gonna keep the drive back. Oh, sorry. Ooh, hope you didn't get my number. leaving the drive back in just because I want to keep you up to date what's happening at base. It's not much. But, you know, just to keep everything transparent, right? That's the word I'm looking for. There's a fair amount of zombies on this road suddenly. I already killed a few on the way in. Yeah. Yeah. It's every time we drive along this road, we, you know, make noise, and the zombies from the trees nearby come looking. And they come a little bit closer, and each time they come a little bit closer, and a few more come, etc. And at some point, it's just gonna be at a point where I have to make an effort and clear that road again. But yeah, anyway, so the main things I did. Oh, we also have a propane thing in the back. I moved other cars. I think I already did that on camera. I built a composter here for the rotten food. And I moved the fuel trailer inside here. Just so I don't have to run this much for the fuel. I need to unload this stuff. And the other thing, just as a quick update on this front. So we're now down to 30 lights. So it's still too much, but we're working on it. The problem is I have no idea where those 30 lights actually are. Like all the individual lights in the house I've all turned down. Like this is off. It's really just the main lights in the room. Then we have like 5 out here, and I know there's some outside lights on the upper floor, and then I'm kinda out of ideas where the other lights might even be. Unless, no, this is all dark here. This is always dark. It's just because I have my flashlight on. Unless it's kind of showing me there's 30 lights in range, but not all of them are on. I'm assuming that these things here, these 3 are going to be lights, actually. This is off. These are all off. The outside lights. It's really just these that I can't reach. But that's also just 2 lights. I have no idea where 30 lights are. I've even been in the backyards of these houses and smashed down any outdoor lights that I saw there. Unless, no, this is drains, right? This is not some sort of fancy ground lights lighting up the house. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'll unload the car in the morning before heading out again. Except for the ammo, I'll bring that inside quickly. A fair amount of 9mm ammo. Might be able to do something with that, but yeah, we're gonna need so much of this metalworking material if we want to pimp out all of our cars. Which I kinda want to do, but it's mostly about getting one car ready to go. So that we can actually do a little exploration without risking getting the car beat up by zombies and not being able to escape the city. But anyway, for now, it's once again time to turn in, lie down, take a good night's sleep. Woke up early. I don't think we're not going to keep the weather report in the episode, but rather I'll start unpacking the car and heading back out, and then we're gonna head over to this little road. We'll tow out the regular cars so that they're not in the way, and we dismantle the other cars and do a little exploration. What's in here? I'm assuming, since this road belongs to Winchester, to the modded map, that whatever comes here also belongs to the city. So, curious to see what exactly that is. But we'll see that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.